Albuquerque Youth Rugby. Welcome to week 2 of the AYRU Shutdown Skills Challenge. We want to thank everyone who participated in week 1. We loved seeing your videos. We think you all did awesome. And we're going to announce the winners in the post for this video. If you didn't get to submit before the deadline, we would still love to see your videos, so go ahead and submit. You'll still get a couple entries into the final raffle at the end of the challenge. And remember, if you haven't signed up yet, you can still do so at any time. This week, we're going to be working on creating space in the pre-contact zone. So when you have a ball in hand, what decisions can you make and what tools can you use to create space for yourself or for a teammate, and what's the best opportunity for your team to gain meters and get closer to scoring a try. We hope you enjoy this week, and we hope to see your video soon. So here's a few general tips on creating space and avoiding defenders. There's 2 main tools we can use to do that. You can use change of direction and change of pace. So as a ball carrier, what you need to do first is look up at the defense. Is there space? If so, where is it, and how do you get the ball there? Or if the defense is in position and there's not really space yet, someone needs to create it. So number 2 is to recognize the best opportunity for your team. Who has the best opportunity to attack? Is it you? Are you going to take on your own defender? Are you going to pass it off early, or are you going to hold your defender and pass off at the last second? And then whatever your role is, you have to execute it well. And here are a few specific tools you can use in different scenarios. So the first is a juke, and that's when you're in close contact with a defender, you fake one direction and go another. Swerves and angles are more early changes of directions to manipulate where your defender is on the field or avoid them entirely. And then fast, slow, fast is a change of pace technique where you accelerate to engage your defender, slow down to put them on their heels, and then you accelerate again and hopefully beat them. For the younger kids, we're also going to incorporate a couple other basic skills. The first is how to pick a ball up off the ground. So we want to use choppy feet to slow ourselves down when you're approaching, turn sideways so you don't knock it on, and scoop with one hand in front and one hand behind before you start running. And we're also going to be working on scoring a try. To score in rugby, you need to run to the try zone and touch the ball down to the ground. And again, you want to make sure to turn sideways so you don't drop it forward, and then touch the ball down to the ground in a very controlled movement. Go ahead and pause the video here if you want to skip to your age group. Okay, if you are 5 to 8 years old, here are your skills for today. The main skill is to pick the ball up from the ground and avoid a defender. And then the bonus skills are to weave a couple of defenders and score a try. And then we're also going to be working on fast, slow, fast. So when you're picking the ball up off the ground, remember not to come straight onto it since you might knock it forward, which is a knock on and you lose the ball. Also, if you bend from the waist instead of the legs, you might leave yourself vulnerable to a tackle. So come in sideways, bend down in an athletic position, scoop it with both hands, and then avoid your defender. Your bonus skill, just weave some defenders, use some footwork, get around them, and then score a try by turning sideways and touching the ball to the ground. And then for fast, slow, fast, you're going to accelerate and then slow down and accelerate again. If you are 9 to 13 years old, here's your skill. The main one is to pick the ball up from the ground and juke a defender. You're going to pick it up sideways, run with 2 hands, run to a defender and juke them. And then for your bonus skills, you're going to weave defenders and score a try, and then we're going to do this fast, slow, fast technique. For your main skill, you're going to pick the ball up off the ground by bending with your legs and scooping the ball sideways, and then you're going to run to your defender and juke at the last second. For the second bonus skill, you'll accelerate, decelerate, and then accelerate into a change of direction. If you're 14 to 17 years old, here's your skill. The main one is recognizing defense. You're going to look at a defensive scenario, decide where the space is. It's your role to exploit or preserve, and where and how you attack based on that decision. And then for your bonus skills, we're going to be working on protecting the ball when you're entering the contact zone. So you're going to be avoiding defenders and making sure to tuck the ball in the right direction. And then we're going to be working on fast, slow, fast. You're going to get it from the ground, the ball from the ground, and then accelerate, decelerate, and accelerate with a change of direction. And for this week, we also encourage you to check out the skills video for the 18 plus category. We think you would also benefit from trying those out as a progression if these are easy for you. So for your main skill, you're going to pick the ball up off the ground in correct position, and then you're going to juke your defender for the first variation. And then for the second variation, you're going to have some early footwork in a certain direction, and then juke your defender. So you're going to take them one way and then juke the other way. Then for the last variation, you're going to split your defenders. So you're expecting contact in this scenario and to pass it off to someone on the other side of you. So get low as though you're going into a tackle. For your bonus skill, you're going to work on weaving through defenders, but also your ball placement when you do that. So you want to tuck the ball away from your defender, so the same direction that you're juking. And this is to avoid getting the ball stripped or losing it in a tackle. And for the last one, you'll start on the ground, pick the ball up. You're going to do fast, slow, fast, accelerate, decelerate, accelerate again into a change of direction. Okay, if you are 18 or older, here's your skill for today. The main one is decision making in a 2v2 situation. And for this, we are assuming that you have a partner. If you don't, then go ahead and do the skill for the 14 to 17-year-olds. It's the same concept, but this one gets a little deeper into the decision making. So you're going to have a ball carrier and support players and a set of defenders, whether that be chairs or a couple people if you have them. And you're going to make a decision as ball carrier and support players. You have to react to what your ball carrier has decided to do. And then for your bonus skills, we have the fast, slow, fast. You're going to pick it up, you're going to start on the ground, pick up the ball, accelerate, decelerate, and accelerate again with a quick change of direction. And then for your final bonus skill, we are actually having you do one of the USA Rugby fitness tests. It's called the RST test. You're going to mark a start line in 5-meter intervals, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And from the start line, you're going to do a shuttle run, 5 back to the line, 10 back to the line, and so on. For 30 seconds, get as far as you can into the shuttle. At 30 seconds, you stop wherever you are. That's your score for that interval, wherever you make. And then you recover for 35 seconds, and you repeat the whole thing 6 times. Okay, first scenario is ball maker. You've chosen to go to the outside of your defender, and as the support carrier, that means you're going to go on the inside channel. Second scenario, the ball carrier chooses to go to the inside channel. In that case, the support player stays on the outside channel. Third scenario, the ball carrier takes a hard cut into the support player's channel, and the support player runs straight and then makes a cut to make a switch at the last second. For the fast, slow, fast bonus skill, you're going to get on the ground, pick up the ball, accelerate, decelerate, and accelerate into a change of direction. And then if you decide to do this fitness test, I've already explained how to set it up, but this is what it looks like. Obviously sped up because I'm definitely not this fast. But you're going to have 5-meter intervals, shuttle run, back to the start line after every 5-meter interval, and you're going to go just as far as you can in the 30 seconds. That usually means that you don't finish the full 25, at least not for all of the intervals. But wherever you are at 30 seconds, walk back to the line, and you're going to have a 35-second rest, and then you're going to go again 6 times in a row. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see your videos by next Saturday at noon.